Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw of Insider Travel Report. I'm here once again at Sea Trade Global, where we're interviewing lots of great cruise executives and destination executives because they're all here to mix with the cruise industry and be great ports of call and great destinations for cruising. I'm here with Andrea Franklin, who I've met before. She's the CEO of the Barbados Tourism Marketing, Inc. And you're here to go meet with all the cruise lines, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about cruise tourism in Barbados and also get an update on Barbados, period. And you'll hear all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Andrea, first of all, great to see you here.
Nice seeing you too. Thank you.
Yeah. So, tell me, why are you here? You're trying to engage with the cruise industry, get more cruises to come to visit Barbados, right?
Yeah, as my sea trade is always an important part of our calendar in terms of being able to interact with our partners. As you know, the cruise tourism is an integral part of our overall destinations cruise strategy, and sea trade being this early in the year and coming right on the heels of our winter season, it's important that we come and we really interact with our cruise partners. We catch up on how the season went and we start discussions for the upcoming winter season, trying obviously to attract as many new product as possible, new vessels, having conversations for 2 years down, because in terms of their planning process.
They have to set their itinerary.
Exactly. Right? How can we engage with more cruise lines to continue to grow the cruise tourism sector in Barbados? It's also important for us to get feedback from them. How are their passengers viewing the island? How do they enjoy the experiences? Any challenges they have with our ports? In turn, and also challenges with any challenges or positives with our activities, so that we can continue to recreate and improve on what we offer to the cruise passengers. So sea trade is always an important part of our calendar of engagements with the trade. And our team here in Miami, although they interact on a one-on-one, is also important for us to bring some partners from the destination up at this time to also for them to also interact directly with the cruise lines, right, to be able to share any new product updates from their end, any new tours, and that's always important because we always want to be able to refresh what we offer to the market. Cruise passengers are looking for new things, new experiences, immersive experiences. Cruise obviously is also one where we see a lot of repeat clientele, sure, so they want new things. So they always
people who come to Barbados might come back for a land visitation. Yeah,
exactly, and that's also an important part in terms of cruise tourism. Is they come on a cruise, but how do we then entice them to come back for a longer stay? And they always want to, as I said, be able to come back and see something new. So bringing that update to the market is important during these events.
So what are some of the cruise lines that currently visit Barbados, and what are some new ones that are going to be coming soon?
Well, I mean, we have all the major lines. We have Carnival, we have from them, we have RCCL, NCL, MSC, we have TUI, Marella, and then we have some of the smaller lines. We have the new luxury line coming this year.
Ritz-Carlton, yeah.
Well, Ritz-Carlton has started, but then we have the Four Seasons starting in 2020.
Yes, that's next year. Yeah, no, absolutely. I just talked with them recently.
Yeah, so
that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we are preparing to welcome them in 2026. We actually have a meeting with them this afternoon. So we are looking forward to seeing how we can grow the sector and continue to attract new lines to the destination.
Do you have any idea how many cruise tourists did you have last year, roughly?
Mm-hmm. So we had roughly 389 calls, and from that we had around 687,000 cruise passengers for the current winter season that's now concluded. And then we're looking forward to growth in 2026. And so far on the books, we have about 467 calls already confirmed, so about a 20% increase in calls. Yeah. And based on that, we anticipate about a 25% increase in terms of passengers. So we are looking forward to a good year in 2026, all being all holding, and
Of course, the economy is, who knows?
we are mindful of everything that's happening, but all going well. We anticipate a good 2026.
Now, what's going on in Barbados today in terms of new developments and new tourism and things like that? New hotels?
Yeah, so we have actually a very exciting in terms of our hotel room stock and what's happening on the island. We have, as our Prime Minister said recently, we have about 11 new projects in the pipeline coming down as it relates to hotel inventory build out. Right now we have the Indigo Hotel, which is scheduled to be completed by the end of August, September. So we're looking forward to the opening of that for the upcoming winter season. We also have the Blue Monkey Resort, which is a small boutique property that should also open this year. And then we have a number of projects starting this year. We have the Hyatt Ziva, we have the Pendry Hotels, we have the Royalton.
Oh, those are some good names, yeah.
We have Sandals recently announced that they're doing one of the biggest or the biggest investment in Barbados with their beaches property, which is scheduled to also start in October. So as I said, there are a number of new projects coming on board that we are very happy about and looking forward to that new product and really revitalizing or reinvigorating the hotel room stock on the island.
Well, it sounds like you're doing that. And when a cruise passenger comes in, and what are some of the new activities that you offer for them to go? Either they'll book a shore excursion with the cruise line, or maybe with an operator on your island.
So in terms of the attractions, we have right outside of our Bridgetown Cruise Terminal, we have Pelican and Pelican Island, which is really, it has been there, but government has spent a considerable amount of money to really upgrade and revitalize that area. So we have a number of food options. So if people really want to come and experience the culinary side of Barbados, right outside of the cruise terminal is Pelican Village, or Pelican Island as they call it now, and they can savor or sample from a number of different food vendors that are in that area. We also have the States Visitor Center, which is one of our rum companies.
There you go. Now you're talking. Right.
So if you're familiar with States Rum or Plantation Rum, so they recently opened, last year they opened their visitor center, and that's also very close to the cruise terminal. We have Harrison's Cave, and they are continuing to develop and add new attractions. But also we have a lot of smaller kind of personalized tours coming on board. We are working with our taxi operators to see how we can really get them more on board in creating and curating unique tour options for cruise passengers as they come to the destination as well. So there's a lot happening on the island, and then also happened in 2024. We also had the reintroduction of Speightstown as a port of call. Okay. So we actually had 2 calls in Speightstown, which is a smaller town to the north of the island. We had Emerald Sakara, I think it was.
The yacht, product, yeah.
So they docked there twice in 2024, and that was the first time that we've used that port in like 25 years. And it really opens up the opportunity for other small vessels to dock more to the north of the island. And Speightstown is a unique, very quaint town, very heritage-based, so very cultural. So being able to open up that side of the island is also one of the things that we are working on to kind of build out a lot more as we go on in 2025 and into 2026.
Now, my viewers are travel advisors, 126,000 of them. How are you working with them to promote the island and to educate them about what they can do there or what their clients can do? Sure.
So we continue to have our sales team on the ground working very closely with the travel agent community. So we have our sales reps, our sales manager here in Miami. So she does a lot of training with the tour operators and travel agent community. But we also have our Barbados Elite Club program, which is really the travel agent educational platform that we have. And we've developed a specific unit on there for cruise. So persons can really learn about the cruise product, how to better sell Barbados as a cruise destination, what persons can do on island for 4 hours, 6 hours. So that platform is there. We are continuing to build that out, especially for the travel agent community. But in that platform as well is also an opportunity for us to incentivize the travel trade as they book. There are opportunities for them to get incentives for booking Destination Barbados. So we will continue to work with the travel agent community. We're also, for this year, we're also reintroducing one of our B2B programs with the tour operator community, Connect Barbados. So in June of this year, we will have Connect June 23rd to 26th. We will have Connect 2025, where we are going to be inviting all of the major tour operators, and we have invited some of our cruise partners to be a part of that activity as well, where they will come on island and really have B2B one-on-one meetings with all of our stakeholders there, so all of our hotel partners and attractions, tour operators. And while they're there, of course, an opportunity for them to see firsthand what has been happening on the island and really to immerse themselves in the destination or reacquaint themselves with the destination for those who have not come for a little while.
So where can travel advisors go to learn more about Barbados and how to sell it?
So certainly, our website, visitbarbados.org, is always the first point of reference in terms of being able to gather information about the destination. And as I said, we have offices throughout the U.S. We have offices in the New York area. We have persons stationed here in Miami, as well as in Canada in terms of our North American offices. And we do have officers that are assigned to the various regions. We are always on the road. We are at almost all of the major trade shows and consumer shows. So, we are very much here and in constant communication with our travel partners, so they can reach out at any time on any of us.
Fantastic. Well, Andrea, thank you so much for spending some time with us. I know it's a busy show.
Yeah.
We're coming to the end of it, thank goodness. I've been here since Saturday, I think.
Okay.
So, so we've been doing lots of interviews, and it's great that we could catch up here.
Thank you so much.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.